All right, love. So this is part two. Go back to part one to catch up. Okay. So, um, I don't know what they're doing out there. I'm hearing all types of popping noises, zooming noises. I don't know if somebody car backfiring or what, y'all. But, um, yeah. So let's see. When it comes down to the next move in the physical, oh no, I'm on card 5 when it comes down to the shift that's unfolding. um Seven of Pentacles is here. Okay, so there's a long game, it seems like, being played here. So really just stay rooted in your vision. Okay, so whatever's happening, Spirit is saying stay rooted in your vision. This energy is maturing, but it's maturing slowly. Okay, it's growing, but it's growing slowly. Okay, but it's doing it with purpose. So that's the good part about it. Now, don't rush the harvest because it is coming. Right, you planted the seeds of intentions, and it's working behind the scenes pretty much. Look at that. And that's how I look at it. It's like you are at the seventh pinnacle right now when it comes down to um what's taking place, right, with you and your twin. Okay, so you got to get to the 10th pinnacle. Don't rush it though. All right, because again, you're building something here, especially for yourself, um that's authentic. Okay, that operates in truth. You feel me? Like long term, like you don't want to rush this type of growth. Okay, and then when it comes down to the next move in the physical here, I got the King of Wands. Okay, and I like that. The King of Wands is a visionary. All right, so very spontaneous. Now, somebody may be bold, and that's how I'm saying it. Like somebody may be bold um in doing something. I don't know. Somebody's going to do something. Somebody's going to take some type of action very soon. It's something bold, something passionate, but expect something unexpected, right? Somebody's going to do something here very spontaneous, okay? Because I feel like somebody has moved beyond the constraints of their mind and are freely and lovingly embracing the situation, all right? So, yeah, expect something. Expect a certain message, a appearance, or a shift, or something to take place, right? Because the King of Wands doesn't play small. The King of Wands is very spontaneous, like I said, and they going big. It's like they're fearless. They got a vision. They sit there and they going forward. Okay, like a lot of fire, a lot of passion, is what I'm feeling from this energy. But when it comes down to your guidance with the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in the reverse, I feel like that's really about you guys operating in truth. Like I said, it's like you can't operate in a twin flame connection. That's what I said in part one, if you didn't catch it, okay? If it's not in truth, all right? And truth is rising, right? So the deception, especially self-deception, is being exposed and is being healed. So divine feminine, yeah, you're going to even be seeing where you are deceiving yourself, right? 333 on the timer. Okay, so this card ain't really about catching somebody in a lie right now. It's more about releasing the illusions. And literally, when I think about it, like that's where me and my twin flame are at right now. Like we're in a process of releasing the illusions, operating in truth. Okay, seeing through the illusions. I mean, it's a lot, that we have been through within our connection, but we are now, it seems like, finally at this point where we letting the mask down. Okay, we're allowing ourselves to be in harmony with each other, right? Because I'm allowing myself to be one with self. Okay, so I'm learning to choose myself first. I'm learning to speak my truth. I'm learning to, you understand, honor myself, right? I'm learning to do all of these things for self, okay? And keeping my peace, okay? And in the midst of all of this, is being reflected back to my twin. So even when we have disagreements, we really know how to resolve them. We may come off popping off real quick, but then it's like we get our it together, and we know how to connect, and we know how to keep the balance because we understand what this connection means and what this connection is and what we have to do on this journey so that we can be the best that we can be, okay, for ourselves individually. All right, so we are trying to work in harmony with that, right? And staying balanced. And so when you speak of harmony, it kind of reminds you that real union comes when masks fall off, right? And that's what I was telling you. Like when the mask falls off, bam, guess what? We can operate with each other on the same frequency. We operating in truth. All right. And like I said, is me and my twin are friends. Okay, but um there's love, of course, there. And there's intimacy there, but however, the goal right now for me as for him as well is that we learn how to control our energy, okay, and our balance and our frequencies. That's where we're at, okay? So I do encourage you again to remember to maintain your own alignment, all right? But as far as it goes, the truth is going to be revealed, okay? This is a very powerful mirroring message. Let me tell you, like, when you realize what you're mirroring back to your twin or what they're mirroring to you, then you know exactly what it is that you need to work on in the process. Okay, so I wanted to pull from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. Tell me about the twin flames. So right now it's about you exploring your creative side. And I can definitely sense that even with myself, right? Because I've been in my creative energy, like it's on and popping. Everything that I'm doing is like, boom. Let me tell you, I literally just want to, be a hippie, create, grow my garden, go exercise. Like those are the things that I pray that I can just do, right? And not have to work. But however, yeah, you visualizing, you're painting, you're recording, operating in that creativity. With my divine masculine, he loves music, so he makes beats. He DJs do things like that, and that is tapping into his creative abilities too, as well as his workouts and fasting and things like that, right? So it takes work. Like it's not gonna just happen. You gotta actually just do the inner work yourself, okay? And that's what you need to worry about. You need to worry about your alignment, not your masculines. All right? Because whatever you do for yourself, in turn, will happen for them. Okay? So it says when you unlock your energy, when you unlock your imagination, you are opening yourself to healing energy from the universe. Creativity is connected to your passion, your solar plexus, and your sexual chakras. It is also linked to life force and positive energy. So when you are not using your creativity, you can start to feel restless, frustrated, or numb. Re-energized by painting, planting, sewing, singing, playing, or thinking outside the box. This card also encourages you to look for a unique solution to a problem. Okay? Even if you can only find a few minutes at a time, all right, but just regularly try to do something, okay? Engage in your imagination, daydream, music, however, right? When you start to think more creatively, you invite inspiration, okay, to everything that you do. And again, this is a part of your ascension and your evolution. Okay, so you tapping into your creativity will help you with healing. It will help you bring your vibration up, which is also going to in turn help you to manifest what you desire. It also make you feel more empowered. Okay, and these are the ways that you're able to get through this journey, where you can keep your peace, right? And you can stay in alignment, because I'm telling you, everything that be happening in the 3D, it shake you up, right? So yeah, you want to do these things, okay, for your peace of mind. Okay, it don't have nothing to do with your masculine. This is everything about divine feminine, when it comes down to your alignment. Okay, so keep that in mind, y'all. Tomorrow is Sunday. This is not a time sensitive message, but however, on this good old Sunday, practice some type of self care. All right, tomorrow I'm gonna go hiking. I love hiking, but that is going to be my self care for tomorrow. So do something for you, okay? All right. Peace.